Aquarius, how you doing? It's Foxy Blue. Did you miss me? I miss y'all. Um, so we're here to check your readings, to do your readings, check your energies for this week, this upcoming week or two. Let's see how you doing. Let's get your energies, Aquarius. Let's see. Let's get into the mind of an aqua. All right. So I see that, you will have a reason for joy, even though I see that you've, you know, been through a few emotions. The emotions are all over the place. You have moments of gratitude. You are thankful for what you've gone through, but something must have happened where you are, feeling a little bit of confusion. Probably asking yourself why did something transpire. You are thankful. You have to be thankful for what you have in order to continue to be blessed and have abundance. So, you have faith in a situation, trying to believe in what you don't see, as we, discover. There is a caring connection as well that is here in the background. Oh, hello. Hi. How are you, Linda? How's it going? So I see that you have been of service to someone, helping someone perhaps that is ill. But there's feelings of guilt behind that. And that message may not be for everyone. Like, did you do enough? And some of you, I feel a sense of grieving for someone that perhaps passed away, or someone that you felt like you could have helped a little bit more, and you feel insecure about, or guilt about something that you felt you didn't do enough of, or you didn't do. Some of you are caring for someone, um, being of service, I see. There are a little bit of feelings of insecurity about a situation, faith and fear, nervousness about something not working out, continuing to see that, things do work out, but it's just a waiting period that's has a level, has you in a level of impatience. And I feel rightfully so. I feel like you're impatient about a situation because, you're nervous. Oh, and it could be financially constrained, financial constraints, the up and down, we see abundance and then it's poof, it's gone, but money comes, money goes. And, once you figure out how money, works, and how money can come, when you just believe that, it comes, and have faith and continue to put in the work, you'll be less nervous. Okay, so let's see what we have. Yeah, financial constraints are here with abundance, as always. A regular day in the life of Aquarius, where, we're in our head analyzing a situation, because things have to be strategic. I need to know who, what, when, where, how, exactly the time. When is it going to happen, and so being a little abstract with faith, and not knowing and not seeing something, is a challenge for everyone. There is a little bit of attachments in a situation. I see attachments. I see happiness twice coming. And I guess when, something's got you confused, there's a level of confusion here, faith and fear, confusion, like about an outcome of something, or asking again, I get heavily, why did this happen? Something happened that has you asking why. But you will have victory overall. You throwing yourself in your work, a workaholic. When things go bad, you throw yourself in the work. Be careful about a level of perfectionist, being a perfectionist. Everything has to be done right. You've done enough. You are enough. Don't beat yourself up, Aquarius. There's a level of perfection here. Hi. Hello. How are you? Okay, so I see that you're dealing with someone, a man, that is working on his abundance as well as yours. Or some of you may be dealing with a mentor that's helping you with money, or achieve a goal, or start a business, or do a business. You have a caring connection. A soulmate is here. Is your soulmate giving you a headache though? So, it's hard work. manifesting a connection, and even when a connection is working, it's still a lot of work. A lot of work. You're doing great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so our first card, Ace of Wands, passion. Throwing yourself back into your passion. When some things fail and you're at, at a crossroads, and, you either want to keep going with all the things that you have manifested, or you're second guessing, is this even working? Is this even worth it? But you are passionate, so you throwing yourself into, you have a passionate new beginning, or your passions. When you do your passions, that's when things go right. Be around people that you're passionate about. Do things that you're passionate about. Have passion in what you do. And here's your card, King of Swords energy, analyzing what you need to cut off, mastering your passions. This could be a side hustle. This could be your job, standing out at your job, taking a leap of faith. Okay, so a lot of you may be starting your passion, or just continuing with it and learning and mastering. And also, trying to have a next phase of your life, working perhaps collaboratively with others. You will have a reason to celebrate once you work and do your passion. You will be successful at it, whatever this is. Okay, so let's see. We have an ending, final ending, a painful ending. Take it how it resonates. This is a painful ending. For some of you, this ending happens and it's still not over in your head. You know what I mean? When you break up with someone and you still didn't break up with someone mentally. But after a painful stage in your life, or something painful, there is joy. Okay, so you got joy 3 different times. You have the Sun in the energy deck. Okay. So we have happiness confirmed here, but it's a painful ending. And maybe this painful ending, whether it's some of you grieving someone that passed, or just a breakup, or an ending, perhaps about work, etc., that's when joy begins, because something was very painful. But you're moving forward. You're trying to move forward. Some of you could have been dealing with a cancer, but you're moving forward, trying to keep going and not look back after this painful situation. See, you're back to the pain. So your back is turned to the pain, and worry about being grounded and being abundant and being happy. And that's your energy of moving forward, of pushing forward, of having a life that is a little bit more stable, that you can control now that you're learning in this new stage of your life how it is that things work. How does karma work, etc. So let's see. We have the Ten of Wands, carrying a lot of the burdens. You feel, and like I said before, some of you may be caring for someone that was ill, or was caring for someone that is ill, or currently, or just recovering yourself. So a lot of responsibilities, and you've been waiting for your load to be lightened, because it seems like the work is never ending, and some of you are, waiting and collaborating with others, or some of you felt like a relationship was too burdensome because it was other energies. So if this is about someone that you ended with, they were intertwined and they're not ready. Someone, is dealing with someone else, someone that you probably dealt with, or someone that felt burdensome, someone that you waited for. So I have a couple messages here. Someone that you invested a lot in was too much burdens, and and they're with someone, not the, but they have to get karma. So whatever they did to you has to be, they have to go through that. And you have a brand new beginning. You don't have time for that. You're the Empress. So your energy is, an Empress doesn't chase toxic situations. An Empress cannot be tied down. So this is not an Empress sitting on the floor or wearing a uniform. So you have, you left the burdens behind. And once you have noticed that you left the burdens behind, you have time, even if it was a sad situation that you left, you have time to make abundance. To make an abundance, as I've always said, it is happiness, is joy. Look at this. So once you left that burdensome situation behind and detach yourself from strings that somebody thought they could attach you to, you have victory. So you have a sudden victory coming in because you're not looking back. You keep going, even if the load is a little heavy, you keep going. This is you keep going and waiting, praying, and keep doing the work that you're doing on yourself, the work that you're doing with your family, the work that you're doing with others, the growth that you've done, the shadow work. You can't throw that away. All the work that you've done on yourself, you can't throw it away. And here you are, protecting your aura, your chakras are aligned, okay? Divine feminine, healed, elevated, um, from the in and out energies of the past. So there was an in and out energy, there was some instability in the past, but now you are the star. So the star is still here, and I like when you show up in your energy, which means that, look, we had confusion. We started saying that there's confusion, there might be a sense of guilt, there might be things that you have gone through, that have been painful. Some of you, I feel like an energy of grieving, where you're at a crossroad and have to make hard decisions, but you rise. You are getting a wish fulfillment because you didn't look back from this ending, from whatever happened that was painful. You have to keep going. You got to push yourself, Aquarius. Invest, continue to make investments in yourself, not in and out energies like this. This is the opposite. This is someone that's grounded, and this is just in and out, people. Clarify, yeah, this is definitely about love. So you have a wish fulfillment, a soulmate, that's here to stay. You have an option of someone that is here. Love is here. Loving yourself, of course. So now a triple wish fulfillment. So it's worth going through these struggles, because all of this stuff is fortunately and unfortunately making you stronger. The fears, you're overcoming the fear of financial constraints, of worrying, and you are moving forward. And this is what we have. We have the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment coming in. So you have a sudden victory, another victory. In the midst of chaos, you have victory, and a second chance. Some of you are having, a second chance at making something work out and be successful. So you may have to strategize, but here's a second chance. You're, I'm looking at this picture. It's like your higher self. You have elevated, and both the pictures are looking up. As you can see, both pictures are looking up. Maybe you might, believe in the unknown and get prayers, and get your prayers answered. After conflict, look at that. After conflict, you are given a second chance to leave conflict behind. So if somebody is trying to pull you into conflict and wants a second chance, your higher self knows better. You consult with yourself and meditate for higher answers. You think above the average person. This is not even you. You came out as an empress and as yourself already, the star. So whoever has you in this conflict, good luck them trying to get you back in here. I call this card workers. They all dress the same. They all are fighting for crumbs. Look at that. There's crumbs there. And someone is your temptation. Someone is trying to tempt you back into this mess. Who has time for this? This affects your money, as I've said it before. Someone, has bad intentions, and that they are toxic. Whether they are trying to hold on to you, you hold on to yourself. You invest in yourself, and, could have been a Gemini, doesn't have to be, but you have a divinely guided connection available here. Some of you may have started being it, or if you're still having a little bit of attachment from someone that this person, this a devil in disguise, this temptation. That may be delaying, of course, a relationship, but there's a relationship here. There's a relationship here. Page of Wands, being passionate. You have, passion, and you're getting information in fast. Some of someone that you're not speaking to, definitely, if I see the Judgment card here, you're not speaking to someone, um, and they've been wanting to get in touch with you, I feel, but and want a second chance. They won't tell you because they feel like, okay, I'm not talking to her or him, so I could just be fooling around with messy people, and just people that don't measure up, because I have to be ready to talk to the Aquarius. But by the time they get ready, you would have already had your Ten of Cups. Look, the Ten of Cups is here. And how disrespectful someone that makes you wait. Don't let anybody make you wait. When someone's ready for your friendship, ready for your love, they're ready now. They're ready yesterday. Not, oh, give me a few years and I'll stop being a player. No, you have your Ten of Cups here. And that's what you've been working on, putting your family in order, whatever your family is to you. For those of you that want a family, or want home to feel like home, you have a caring connection, Two of Cups, and you've been working on that. And it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but this person's energy is working on their abundance. As I said before in the reading, someone is working to help you have a better life, and they want the same thing, and that's what you have to look. You have to scan people so that they can have your same energy. People that want the same thing that you want, that are at your speed, that's a soulmate. If you're moving faster than your partner, that's not a soulmate. They're not ready. They still have, work to do. If you are moving both at the same speed, that's a soulmate. You've been working on that. Something, has you a little bit of confusions. You have moments of confusions, probably not sure if something is going to work out, or did you make the right decision. But all you have to do, Two of Swords here, is take the blindfolds off and continue to make decisions that are for your higher good. And the decision is to keep somebody away. Somebody that you have blocked in the past. You blocked them for a reason. And when you block them, your chakras are aligned. You feel more centered. Whether you miss them or not, you know that it's the right decision, because this will bring you generational wealth and, a relationship that lasts. Look, this message is clear. Keep somebody at bay. Somebody's trying to interfere, or people trying to interfere with the potential of you having your new relationship or new partnership. And people can kind of sense it, people from the past, whether it's one person trying to come back. I feel like there may be several people trying to come back to your energy. They can sense when you're happy. And, a lot of people like to mess with that. But you have come a long way. You're on the process of healing. There is hope. You will heal, for those of you that are healing from something. And, be patient with yourself. Temperance. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but, and or Virgo, but this is you taking moments for yourself, regardless of everything that's happened. Continue to have faith and not give up or feel bad about things that have happened in the past. Trust your intuition. Let's do something different. Let's do the wisdom of the oracle for my Aquariuses. Let's get some messages. Check our energies for this week. Thank you. I'm glad that I'm tapping into your story. Yeah. If you're here, you're meant to be here. I used to say everything was a coincidence until it was 2 million coincidences of the same coincidence. So I realized that things are put in your path. You're supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here. Everything is intentional. All right, so there's something that's round and round that you're dealing with, some confusion or something that is, bothersome. You could spend a little time with it. Don't live in this state of confusion or round and round. Someone that is a player, or someone that is in and out, you got to get out of this whirlwind of nonsense, you know. So there's an energy here that's not going anywhere. It's just going to put you in a loop-de-loop. So it's calling for you to leave that in the past, not look back. Sometimes people look a little back, like, let me see what this person is up to. But it's not worth it. They're in the same place that you left them, or worse. And everything's divinely guided. For those of you that are waiting and losing a little bit of patience with something to come in, you are abundant. You know how to be abundant. You know how it is to acquire abundance. You know, calming your mind, calming yourself, not being nervous, which is the hardest thing, controlling your mind. You may need to meditate and continue to take leap of faith, and see the money come in and see the victory. You have two victory cards, and three joy cards. So there's sudden information coming in. Continue to take leaps of faith and continue to go where you're being guided to go. If you're being guided to work, do the work. If you're being guided to keep going, which I see that with the Chariot card, keep going. You know, pick up the pieces of the sadness, of the disappointments, etc. And don't live in disappointment for long. That has no room in our head. Observer, watch things and watch people. And I don't have to say that to an Aquarius who's analyzing, scanning, you know, scanning people and energy. It's excellent to do that. Scan people for like-minded energy, like, you know, for them to be like you. You can kind of sense that. There's someone, okay, here we go, message in the bottle. This is what I was talking about earlier. There's someone that wants to connect with you, and they've probably been doing this for years, whether you're not talking really, or they're still, you know, someone that you dealt with in the past, or just someone, family, friends, the like, wants to have a conversation, a heart-to-heart, but hasn't had the courage to talk to you. You know, and it's kind of hard if you have them, you know, blocked, but they're blocked for a reason. Keep them there. Community. You may feel like you need to tap into your tribe, your friends, your family, your support system. If you're going through something, let your friends help you. Let the community help you. Let people that you trust, because Aquarius don't trust everybody. You got to earn that, and rightfully so. So too many people have made you lose your trust. So imagine, this is how we started the reading with the Ace of Wands. Your passion. Keep doing your passion. When you're not your true Aquarius self, things do not succeed. So your true Aquarius self is to push forward, to be creative, to strategize. This doesn't work this way, let me try it that way. Keep doing your passion, things that you're passionate about. Keep people that you're passionate about around you. When you're not true to yourself, you know, things don't work out. So imagine the life, turn your imaginations into manifestations, by, you know, keeping your goal set at who it is that you want to be around, what it is that you want to build like an empire. You know, you are still setting the foundation for the next stage of your life. You don't want this stage to be like a broke stage, or just suffering. You know, if you grew up poor or struggles, you know, you want each stage of your life to start getting better. And that's what you're building for. Be flexible, which means you could compromise with someone, whether it's this new relationship, but don't compromise your beliefs for anyone. You know what to compromise and when not to lose yourself, where you don't even recognize yourself. Between two worlds. So there's decisions that have to be taken. And you know that you either have to look back at the negative world and negativity, or keep going forward. So, you know, sometimes, like I said, sometimes you look back and think, what if, or why did this happen? You can't dwell in a world that's not going to work out. There's brighter things ahead. There's messages, successful victories coming up. And you do have a soulmate. Here's your soulmate. There's somebody that is your soulmate. And this is what it's all about. You have a new life. This is a new stage in your life. So look, this goes with this, Aquarius. You have a new life. This animals looking forward. You know, if you look back, this is what you got. You already dealt with that. You already, the pain has you here, has you listening to this reading to get, you know, inspiration, to get advice, to and confirmation to keep going. So keep doing what you've been doing. You know, keep having faith. You know, the battle of faith and fear, of course, is always ongoing. Clean it up. Get rid of the fear, get rid of negative people. You know, people have shown you who they truly are, with everything that you've gone through. When you're going through something tough, you know who your peoples are, who's still behind you, who's still left, you know, because everybody disappears when things get rough, or when, you know, you're sad, you're upset. No, you know, who still wants to be around you to console you and be there. So you know who your ride or dies are, your community. So let's get some of these romance cards. Sweet song. So some of you may love music, and a song that you have that may remind you of someone, or if you are in a new partnership with someone, people that pass away that we love, use music as a way to send messages. Sometimes you may see feathers when you're not supposed to, or butterflies, or a bird that keeps visiting. So that is someone that passed away, your spirit guides and your angels, that are watching over you. And sometimes they send us message through music that is playing. Listen to, maybe you've heard the same song for 10 years, but you're listening to it differently today, because you know there's messages that are being sent. Be aware. Courting, so you're courting, so you, someone, and you and someone are getting to know each other. Something feels relatively new, whether you know, it's been there for a year or two, it's still new, a relationship. Something's calling for you to be patient. Like I was saying before, there's something that you're becoming impatient about. You know that when we're impatient, we can't get anything to come to us. That's when it feels like it's coming even slower. So just know, be strong and say it's coming. You know, look at yourself in your eyes when you look in the mirror and you do affirmation and say, this is coming, this is going to work out, and believe it. Don't look at your head, don't look at anything, just look into your own soul and believe it. Some of you may be dealing with someone in the military as well, falling in love. So you are falling in love with someone, you have the potential the soulmate. I'm not making this up, Aquarius. Let me do some of these these other romance messages, and then I'll do something differently. We'll pick a crystal to work with, a crystal advice. Aquarius. So, okay, you have a soulmate. The person is a soulmate, whether it's, you know, a relationship that you're like, well, he gets on my nerves or she gets on my nerves 13 times a day. This is a soulmate. You know, this is the process of getting to know each other. You know who is kind and who is just, you know, just getting a little bit on your nerves, or, you know, this person, this is for someone. Someone obviously is not convinced, and I'm speaking to myself also, that someone is a soulmate. Everybody else can get cleaned up. This person sees you as wanting to be engaged to you, like not letting you go. Um, it's safe to love again, okay? There is a little bit of attachments to energies in the past, and I think that's why we need so much convincing. Every deck is just coming out with soulmate, because you need to know that this person is not your ex. It's not the person that hurt you. Even if some things remind you, like, oh my God, he's about to argue, just like, no, it's not the same. Let's try not to, you know, make somebody pay for what, you know, idiots in the past have done. Let go of control issue. Things will happen when they're ready to happen. And that's back to the impatience. Something you're impatient about, but it's coming. It's coming when it, you know, when we're supposed to have it again. And just watch out for jealous energy, and deceptive people that, you know, are not happy that you're moving on, not happy for your success. And this could be the one. And trust, yeah, I'm definitely gonna leave this here. Trust that things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. Let's do these beautiful crystal advice cards. I don't really know the names of all my decks. I have a lot of decks on decks. All right, so let's see what we have here. Some advice, some crystals you may want to work on, with. Dalmatian stone, which ironically I'm wearing Dalmatian jasper. Dalmatian jasper is a great stone of having fun and new beginnings, new stages of your life, and taking a childlike approach, like being open-minded, being positive, so it's a very important stone that puts you in that energy of happiness, childlike innocence, of again, being open-minded. Let's do another one. Aquamarine, one of my favorite, and it's blue. So this is a very calming stone, and also which makes sense with nervous energy. And look, the bottom of the deck, blue lace agate, they're both blue. So that's a very calming stone for stress, for nervous energy, for doubt, calming a chaotic minds, too many thoughts and confusion, which it's going very well with the reading. Let's do some final intuition advice, because our last card was the High Priestess, which means do not ignore your intuition. You feel it, you feel when something's right, and you feel when something's wrong. Intuitive walk. So it's encouraging you to, when you don't feel well, you feel down and out, go outside, walk barefoot if you can, if you have a yard or an area where it's clean, and have an intuitive walk where you breathe. Breathing is the source of everything. Calming your mind, believing, reducing stress. So breathing is important. The right way to breathe in and breathe out. So an intuitive walk, when you are walking, you get thoughts in your head of things, and you clear your mind, and you get answers on what it is that you're supposed to be doing, and that's part of your intuition. But sometimes we got to get away from the TV, away from kids, away from uncle, grandma, whoever, and just have some moments to ourselves, linking with spirit. So you are becoming more spiritually aligned. And this is your higher self as well, as I read it before. So, and also I get from this card that you're trying to link up with someone that's also spiritual, falling in love with someone that is like-minded to you. Symbols. Again, I was talking earlier about butterflies or feathers where they're not supposed to. Be aware of symbols, music, etc. I'll add music to this. Those are messages that we're getting from our ancestors, loved ones, etc. And use your toolbox. Use, all your intuition. Use your gut. Use your mind. But don't overanalyze situations, Aquarius. You know that you will be successful. You have a new life. This is a new stage. So anything new is always scary. But just trust and believe that you got this far, Aquarius. You got this far to a new, peaceful life. You've been putting in the work. So continue to put in the work. Someone is loyal, and, everything is divinely guided. Okay, so this has been your reading, Aquarius, your confirmation for the week. If you like this, please hit the like button, subscribe, or share with someone. And for all your metaphysical needs, you could visit my website, foxybluesecretgarden.com. Thank you. Nice to see everybody. Yeah, I've been traveling, I've been working, I've been all over the place. So, I wasn't able to do readings last week, but, I had a lot going on, but we are here. And for personal reading, you can email me at foxybluesecretgarden@gmail.com. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Hi. Hello. How are you? Nice to see everybody. Nice to say hi to everybody. Hopefully everybody's good. We're here in our community. I'll try to do some live readings this week, some free readings if I'm able to. Okay. Hello. Thank you, everybody.